Lagos State government has presented facts behind figures for the year 2021 budget. The budget tagged Budget of Rekindled Hope will focus on the actualization of the themes agenda of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu. We have details in this comprehensive report.
After it was faced with economic disruptions accompanied by COVID-19 pandemic and the aftermath of the EndSARS protests, Nigeria's commercial capital, Lagos, presented a 1.16 trillion naira budget for the year 2021, titled A Budget of Rekindled Hope. As one of its agenda, the budget is keen on accomplishing a 10-point objective, among which is to rebuild Lagos following recent protests, improving the state healthcare systems, as well as investments through private-public partnerships. This meeting is to further bring Lagosians up to speed with the details and fundamentals of the 2021 spending plan. In a 60-to-40 ratio, the budget consists of a 702.9 billion naira earmarked to fund capital expenditure and 460.58 billion naira for recurrent expenditure.
It's made up of 702 billion in capital spend, focusing a lot on development, because what we spend, we must account for it in the value it delivers in the future, which is why a significant part of our borrowing, actually the entire part of our borrowing, right, is focused very squarely on capital expenditure, and 460 billion of that is recurrent. Now, what that means is that our capital to recurrent ratio is 60-40. I actually would like to tell you that despite the challenges we faced last year, we still were able to hold out our capital to recurrent mix at 55-45.
We cannot depend on our own internally generated revenue or the federal transfers that we get from the federal government. If we want the kind of development that Lagos needs at this time, meaning that we have to go and borrow. The breakdown of the 192 billion deficit financing as shown in the budget, we will go out for some domestic fund, raising in the local capital market through bond, about 100 billion. We will do external loan of about 52 billion, and we will also do internal loan of about 41 billion, and everything adds up to about 192 billion as shown in the budget.
Out of the 1.16 naira budgeted for the year, a total of 106 billion naira was earmarked for the health sector, which was faced with the challenges as a result of the COVID-19 disruptions in the previous year. The state also budgeted over 167 billion naira to address infrastructural deficits in the state. In other sectoral allocations, the state budgeted a total of 343.5 billion naira for agriculture, education, environment, science and technology, and transportation. And this is in a bid to increase developmental strides in the state.
Lagos State in itself does not have a psychiatric hospital, and we are paying a lot of attention as a priority to mental illness in Lagos State. So from next year, we're going to begin construction of the largest mental health and rehabilitation facility in Ketu Ejiri. Again, Lagos State does not have a comprehensive cancer facility, and we've started the planning, and in 2021, we're going to commence the development of the Lagos State Cancer or Oncology Comprehensive Center.
One fantastic model we have tried and is working is the PIIP, the Private Sector Infrastructure Improvement Partnership. It's worked well. You saw Access Bank partner with Lagos State government on the Oniru axis, and we cleaned up that road. 8 of those gridlocks have been addressed. So we've increased the network of road. You've had a road in rigid pavement. There's no reason why that road should not last us with all of the infrastructure in place, both the electricity and everything, so long as we keep taking ownership of them and we use them well.
Last miles are the ones that go into the communities. These are the ones that will do the functions that Okada, that Okada does right now. So they are the ones that will go into the interland, the communities, and then bring people out to the major infrastructure. And so that's why we're building the last mile We're starting with 2,000 buses, and then we'll ramp it up to 5,000. So very soon you will see those buses.
As part of the Lagos State government's commitment to enhancing infrastructure and human capital development in the state, the budget seeks to fund a 15 billion naira Lagos Project and Trust Fund, 11 billion naira for the reconstruction of Lekki-Ekpe Expressway from Eleko Junction to Ekpe T Junction, among other projects. The state is hopeful for a better performance of the 2021 budget despite the looming disruptions of the second wave of the virus. Adeshawa Odushoga, TVC News, Lagos.